Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Greg.
And my name is Ann Woods.
Ann Woods is here today.
Sure am.
Ann Woods, I met her at my home, actually.
That's true. We met at your home.
She's my new roommate, and I came onto her way too strong, and now she's just a roommate.
Right, absolutely. And but the great thing about this deal is I get free beer whenever I want.
That's the shit thing.
So that's the great thing about
And then
this
she
roommate
goes
situation.
back to her room and then has sex with a guy.
What?
Buy beers.
Just all the beers.
It's just this new apartment's is filled with jealousy now.
So much jealousy everywhere.
So much jealousy.
Yeah.
Speaking of jealousy, Jester.
Mm-hmm.
No idea.
No segue there.
This is a horror short film. First person to request this a while ago, Crazy JoJo01, says, "Hey Greg, you have to react to Jester, a short horror film. It's pretty good." Well, Ann and I will be the judge.
We'll see
If this
Crazy
is
JoJo
really good or
001.
not, okay?
We'll see.
You ready, Ann?
I'm so ready.
That's a pussy.
What? I don't always like scary films, so I'm hoping this isn't too scary for me. So we'll see.
It's playing, yeah. Oh, I hope they die. I already hate them.
I hope they don't. Look how nice they look. At least that one.
I wonder where this was shot.
If it gets really scary, I might scream.
Good. It's a reaction
Or
video.
like cry. I don't know. Who knows? It's so quiet.
Mike is so on, okay.
Wow, the long first shot. That was cool.
Public parking.
It always goes down in the public parking lot.
I'm ready.
So ready.
Hey, boo. Hey, man, happy Halloween.
Hey, boo.
Hey, Bill. Oh, no, thank you. Okay. Why would you stop?
Hello. That was very good. Thank you.
Just keep walking.
Yeah. Look very nice.
What?
What?
No costume for me, no. I work on Halloween, so.
Stop. What are you doing?
Yeah. Sorry. Thank you. Have a nice night.
Do you like magic?
Cool shot.
That was a cool shot.
Okay. Okay.
Jangling. Oh, God.
Yep.
This guy's sweet.
And that's all.
It's way too nice.
Oh.
Car tricks are fine.
Oh.
Okay. Come.
What? What? Oh.
Ah!
Oh.
How'd that happen?
Magic.
Oh.
But
Whoa!
what? Run! What? Why would you fall?
Oh, that's why you
That's
fell.
why you fell. What?
He doesn't seem
He
concerned at all.
not at all. Yo, bro, you mind moving out of the way? 'Cause I can, like, that's what that look meant to me. Go help him.
You alright?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Where is he? Oh my god. What? God. Did he untie his shoes? Did I
Guess
miss
so.
that?
I don't know.
Oh, those are car keys.
There's some great shots in here.
Some really cool shots. That'll undo it. Oh, poor little baby.
Wait, that would have made
Wait.
sense.
Doing it to himself. Maybe it's like his shadow self.
Hey, it's those guys from the beginning
It's
of
like
the
from the beginning. Excuse me, would you like to see a magic trick? Either of you, both of you, yeah. Excuse me, sir. What's that behind your ear? Candy. That, but not them?
It's because they have a costume and they're celebrating Halloween.
Oh, so this is what happens if you don't wear a costume at Halloween.
This is what happens when you don't celebrate Halloween.
What?
Wow.
And that was a 10-minute. Wow, that did not seem like a full 10. That seemed
That
so
seemed
much shorter.
Yeah, it seemed like half the length.
So I feel like that's a good indication of how enticing it was the entire way.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Original score. There was good
Oh,
music.
original score? Cool.
Yeah, that was
that wow, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that was cool. I like that.
It seemed like it had like some throwback vibes to some slasher films. At
Yeah.
the same time, it wasn't a slasher story.
Right.
Because the guy's slowly getting tortured into having some type of costume.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to him though. Where'd he get vanished to?
That's what I was wondering. And I thought
We
that
need a
maybe he was
sequel.
I thought that maybe he was being inducted into like almost like a vampire.
Ah.
Cause Jester dude had a mask on, and then I thought what was gonna happen is that he put a mask on the other dude, and then he was gonna like become part of his
What's a jester?
Jester cult or whatever. I don't know.
What's a jester?
A jester? Like a Joker.
Oh.
Yeah, like the King's Jester.
So what he was doing was a jester thing.
Yeah,
I
except for
just
a
caught on to that.
terrifying. Oh really?
Yeah.
I only thought because it's called the Jester.
I thought it was a play on like gesture, like G-E-S-T-U-R-E.
I love that, but no.
Like, oh, here's a gesture for Halloween, like
You
the
just-
candy and the card.
You just wrong.
But he wasn't giving it back. I was
No.
reading way into
He
it.
was,
Yeah.
he was gesturing of the horror variety.
Oh.
He was giving
okay.
of scariness and magic.
Well, I thought it was really well done.
I thought so too.
There was some great shots in there. It's one of those things where, like, if they had probably just a little bit more money, the only thing that could have improved probably was like the sound at times.
Yes.
But other than the sound being off, I feel like when it comes to like well, I don't know what the word is, beginner, amateur filmmaking.
Or like maybe novice. Might be a better word.
That's a much more fancy
a
way
little
to
fancy
put it.
word.
Yeah.
Novice.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if they're novice or not. Who knows? But
Well, yeah, when it comes to this level of filmmaking,
Yeah.
I know sound is the hardest thing to get down to make sure that's like perfect.
Yep.
Because that's expensive to hire people for that, and it's also like a lot of work.
Mhm.
So, other than the sound at times being off, everything about it was really well composed. The acting was, for the most part, pretty good.
Yeah.
The guy at times, I was wondering why he wasn't just ever screaming for yell for help.
Right.
At times, I'm like, you're in a public area where there are other people walking around the street.
Right. It's a busy night. Well,
Yeah.
except for there's no cars besides the one.
Besides the one car. I mean, what kind of horror freaks you out the most?
When I'm not able to see the thing that I'm scared of,
Okay.
like not knowing, I think is what scares me the most.
Okay. For me, it's like supernatural stuff that scares me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like supernatural for sure.
Some people get scared of like, oh, Michael Myers, because he can really kill you. That's a real guy. But
Oh no.
but for me, it's like stuff like this can freak me out because I'm like, I don't know all the rules to the
yeah,
universe.
exactly. So
You
not
know?
knowing.
Yeah, you
and
don't
like,
know
they're
exactly
like
where the
ghosts
limits
or-
are.
Yeah, you don't know where the limits are, and you don't know how freaky something can get. But yeah, I agree with you on the sound editing. Because like at first, the only time that it really that I really noticed it was at the very beginning with the buzzing of the light.
Yeah.
There must have been some sort of street lamp or something. So so maybe that was added in, but I feel like there could have been maybe a quieter spot to film with the
Perhaps.
street lamp, perhaps. But again, it's hard to filter that kind of stuff out. Not that I've ever done sound editing myself, but just talking to sound editors.
Yeah.
When I hear, it can be kind of tough. And you have to have like the right equipment and everything like that. The shots are really cool. I really like. I mean, it looks like there was some coloring done.
Mm-hmm.
Or some sort of.
Yeah, some kind of like color tint done to the framing of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which was pretty cool. Yeah, again, the shots were really cool. The costumes were, like all on point. But again, yeah, I was like, why doesn't he just, as I was saying
Yeah.
during, I was like, just go, just like walk, like, yeah,
Yes.
dude is creepy.
At least
just like,
try to get some help in
Yeah.
some ways. Like that's the only part of it that I I felt was missing a little bit. Like, dude, just weird shit's happening. You scream for help. You're in a public place.
Or on the flip side, if it had shown something that was so mesmerizing about the Jester, or something that like he had some sort of hold over him right away, even if it was just like a moment of it, it didn't. You know, it doesn't have to be something that's like outlandish or like now I have your brain. You know, like your mind. I'm like mind tricks, but just something that could have lent to make it. But again, it's a different universe than ours, different world, so.
And speaking of good sound, I made sure the leaf blowers outside were happening right now to make sure I can give you guys a good example of awesome sound work.
You're welcome. We did that on purpose.
We did that on purpose.
Yeah.
It's great background noise.
It is.
Add more life. See, it's getting louder.
Yeah.
They're getting closer. No matter where I move, you can't escape people from the outside. That's just the way it works.
Isn't it, though?
Oh, the scene that I thought was really well acted was their first scene together with the guy and the Jester, and he's like showing him the candy and the cards, and the way he was like reacting and responding. I thought that was a good level of like suspicious, worried, but be nice and polite. Like,
right.
I felt like that scene, that actor had a good balance of how to react to all that.
Right. It seemed very believable, even though the rules were a little.
The rules were unraveling.
But the actors were believable.
Oh, totally. I mean, you got the invisibility cloak.
Sure did.
You got the invisibility cloak down.
Sure did. Get that down. Just knew it.
You know who you kind of remind me of? I just nailed it. Greg, I nailed it.
Tell me.
Remember Amy Ryan in The Office?
Yeah.
That's who you remind me of.
That's awesome. I love her.
Like, you have a personality that's very polite and very, like, hardworking and kind, but then you get, like, really goofy.
Oh my god, that's probably the best person I've ever been described against.
Yeah, that's how she would described against. Yeah, like doing voices. Yeah. Yeah, that's I just nailed it. Finally trying to figure it out all day.
My life is complete.
Oh yeah, the invisibility cloak part was really cool too.
That was really cool. I didn't actually expect that I was right about that. Like, I wasn't like, oh, obviously it's gonna be this. I was just like, it was just being silly, honestly. And then it happened, and it was cool. So then where did he go?
Yeah, I don't know where he went. I didn't understand what the whole thing with the guy hitting him was. Like, was that the stranger at the car?
Oh,
like,
right.
Like, was that an actual dude with a car, or was this like the Jester doing some magical trick with the car coming by? Because he looked up and then it was him there.
Right.
And the guy wasn't there. Because the dude seemed like he just didn't give a shit when he hit him.
Right, exactly. And I wonder, this is something that I have a challenge with in writing sometimes, is that I want to add, you know, something creepy, because I'm like, oh cool, I have like a really creepy inspiration or like a horror inspiration, and I'm just like, okay, cool, like I'll write that down, but then later I go back and I'm like, oh, but it doesn't have like a foundation underneath it for the reason that it's there, and I feel like this could have had a little bit more of a foundation for a reason of why that's there.
That's a great way to analyze your work.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh, that's smart. It's clever. Because that's a common thing in horror films where I get that was creepy. Yeah. But now that the film's done, it doesn't make any sense why this scene was there.
Exactly, because you're like, oh, well, I still got the effect that I think the filmmaker was going for, is to creep me out. But at the same time, there's got to be, it's like, it just adds depth when there's a meaning for something.
When it actually makes sense. To everything's been set up. Because, I wonder where he took the guy. He probably took him to... that fucking noise. This is the first video I've ever filmed with the leaf blowers right outside.
Perfect.
That is so loud.
Yeah. We'll see how much the
I'm like up here on the apartment, and they're like way at the bottom.
I'm up here on the apartment.
And they're like
at the bottom of the apartment.
They're like the bottom of the, hey man, I only had like 3 slices of turkey this whole day.
I thought you had like 6.
Oh wow, that's what's to keep me going for the next few hours. Did you think the Jester was sexy?
No.
Really?
That would not be my first.
You mean if
impression.
I had a Jester mask and that Dumb and Dumber outfit that Jim Carrey wore?
Right? That was like a velvet orange fucking suit. Where did they even find that?
You mean you wouldn't be into me then?
No. It was too. Also, I knew that it was a horror film, so I wasn't gonna be like, ooh, who's cute? Like,
so you didn't think it was sexy at all?
No.
Man.
He was just weird, and I just wanted to make fun of him so he seemed less scary.
Yeah, that's what I do too. I make fun of stuff in horror films when I'm scared because I'm thinking this will help me not be scared. Yeah.
exactly what I did. That's why I gave him weird voices.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess you gotta dress up on Halloween. You gotta be
I-
something on Halloween.
That is the moral of the story. Do not die and dress up
Yeah.
on Halloween. Shoot.
What are you gonna be for Halloween?
Oh my god, that's such a good idea. I don't know. I've been wanting to be,
Slutty nurse. Slutty Wonder Woman.
No.
Slutty
none of
cop.
the no.
Slutty
No.
stripper.
No, I've been wanting
Slut.
to be Wayne's World. Do Wayne and Garth. I've been wanting to do that.
Slutty Wayne.
No, none of the slutties. None of them. Just Wayne or Garth. Actually, I think I want to be Garth.
I can't see you being slutty.
Cool. Perfect.
It's the exact image I'm going for. Non-slutty.
Because this means non-slutty.
Yeah. I don't know. Some sluts can behave that way.
Who knows?
I
Who knows?
I've had my fair
Nah.
share of.
Was that money?
Yeah.
I'm out of my fair share of
strippers.
money. Yes,
Never
right.
actually been with a slut.
Just making it rain.
Well, I guess they're not going to stop anytime soon.
I guess not. Those sleep blower peoples.
Hey, these guys do entertainment. Go subscribe to this channel because that was
Yeah.
a really damn good horror film.
Yeah, it was, and they have. Oh yeah, they've got quite a lot of views too.
They do.
Yeah.
640,000 views is a lot of views.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Now we're just saying things. We're
We're
not
just
even
saying
really
words.
providing points.
The
to
words
anything,
have no
just
meaning
facts.
Just facts and things that we made up.
Subscribe to the Real Rejects and Woods.
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 And Woods.
Did
Yeah,
you
you
get
can
me-
find me on Instagram and on
Twitter.
Twitter.
Did you get made fun of for that name?
And Woods?
Yeah.
No.
Like no wood jokes? Come on.
I mean, I've
There
had
must
one or
have been
two.
a couple of wood jokes.
There was
you
a
made
couple.
wood jokes?
No. Because why would I make fun of myself like that?
No, I don't know.
Right, exactly. There's so many other ways I can make fun of myself. I have a plethora. That is one that I just don't need to add to the list.
No guy's ever been like, I'll show
No,
you my wood.
no.
I'll show you my woods.
No, I would not allow that.
I'll take you to the woods.
I would not
and show you
allow
my
that.
wood.
I would not
okay,
allow that,
okay,
sir.
all right.
See? See how I just see how that happens? Just shut it down.
Sorry.
Good. See? Look how nicely that went.